All right, guys, in today's video, we're going to cover the different types of roofs for the Can-Am X3. So stay tuned. You'll get the pros and cons, and that way you can figure out what roof is best for you. So guys, today we're going to cover three different roofs. We're going to do the Can-Am factory roof, which comes with the XRS and some other models. We're going to talk about the Lone Star Racing roof, which Can-Am and Lone Star kind of branding is their aftermarket version of it. And then we're going to cover what we call a flat roof, which there's actually several companies making. And we're going to walk through the pros and cons of each roof. That way you guys can decide what's going to be best for you and fit your needs. All right, so let's start breaking them down. So first up, guys, is the factory roof from Can-Am. This is a two-piece plastic roof. This roof retails for, I think, roughly around $750, so it's kind of moderately priced. You'll find this roof comes with the XRS model and a few of the other models from Can-Am straight from the factory. And it can be added to the other models, like the DS and some models that didn't come with the roof. The center H-bar is included with all Can-Ams. This roof will interact with it. So the pros of this roof are going to be a tremendous amount of headroom, which is great. So if you're tall, you're not going to have to worry about hitting the H-bar in any way. This roof gives you some of the best visibility. Like you're seeing in the shot here, if you look at the very top, it's very open at the very front top. This is going to allow you, when you're doing hill climbing or going up dunes, you're definitely going to have the best visibility. Another advantage to this roof is it's quiet. It doesn't have a tendency to vibrate or rattle. And also it'll work with the majority of accessories out there. Like if you're going to run intrusion bars, a full windshield, you'll have no issues interacting with this roof. The cons to this roof are really going to come down to aesthetics. A lot of people just don't like the look of the roof. They feel like it's kind of real roundy or domed looking. The front sort of looks uncompleted, is what I hear. So again, that's going to be more personal preference than anything. One of the neat things about this roof is you can actually take the front section off on the max so that you can actually kind of go roofless if you choose with just a few quick fittings. So that's going to kind of give you a breakdown on the factory roof. All right, guys, up next we have the Lone Star Racing flat roof. This is considered Can-Am's aftermarket roof that's produced by Lone Star Racing. This is a solid aluminum roof. It is two parts and does have a additional H-bar that is provided with the kit. Price range, it's around $1,400, so it is fairly costly. Pros are going to be that nice inspired look, racing inspired look. It's got cool graphics, makes it look a little more lowered. The other advantage is it does have a little bit of headroom. Unlike some of the flat roofs out there, this one is not as much headroom, but close to the factory roof, which you can see this H-bar rises up, giving you that extra head clearance as you need it. Now this roof does have a lowered front, which again, we're kind of in a pro and con. It gives it a really cool look, but it does take away some of the visibility when you're doing duning and hill climbing. The other thing about this roof is it does have it's a little bit longer. It actually extends out the back of the Can-Am a little bit, giving it a nice look, a little bit of a kind of little ramped up spoiler look in the back. That does affect aftermarket accessories. For example, putting the spare tire mount, I was not able to mount my tire flat. It had to be angled up to go over the top of the roof. So that's the Lone Star Racing flat roof. All right, guys, the last category we're going to look at is going to be this flat lowered roof. Now, this is not made by one manufacturer. Several manufacturers make these roofs. Now, these roofs, they're going to range anywhere from about $450 to roughly about $800, depending on who you get it from. I went with the AFX Motorsports roof, which you see in the picture right here, but there's several brands. These roofs are going to feature a really flat, clean, stylish look. These roofs, pro-wise, are cost-effective and, again, streamlined and clean looking. Negative-wise, the problem with some of these roofs is going to be headroom. They do sit really low. You have a lower H-bar that's pretty flat, so if you're a taller person, you could run into some complications with it. Now, the other problem, which is a pro and a con, is the visibility. What you're looking at here is a roof that I've cut down in the front, and you can see it goes just under the light bar. But these roofs can extend pretty far down, like the very first picture that you saw. When they protrude really low like that, it does take away some of your visual for big dunes, and also you're talking about like hill climbs and so on. But it's a great option, and the seats can be lowered in the Can-Am. So if you are a little tall, you can easily lower the seats and you should be good to go. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up our video on the 3 different types of roofs. I've actually used all 3 of them. So I've used the factory roof, I put on the Lone Star Racing roof, and I also have the AFX Motorsports roof. All 3 roofs, like you see in the video, have their pros and cons. But I think this video can help give you some ideas of each side of it, of which roof might be best for you guys. I really like the flat roof, and one of the things I'm doing to basically accommodate the flat lowered roof with my FX roof is I have decided I'm going to lower my seats. And in a future video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that and how simple the process is. So again, guys, if you like the video, please subscribe so you can get into some of our other videos as well. And if you have any questions, you can use the comments down below, and I'll definitely do my best to accommodate those. So that's it, guys. Good luck.